The crime was horrific and heartbreaking. A child suffocated, then buried in a playground.
We've all heard the story, but tonight, for the first time, we're about to hear it directly from a mother who murdered. News 13's Alex Tomlin has the interrogation video live from the Newsplex. Alex?
Dick, Jessica, in total, Tiffany Toribio's late-night confession takes about 2 hours. At first, she denies it, but when she finally admits to what she's done, she also makes some stunning admissions that we haven't heard until now. Tiffany Toribio describes murdering her 3-year-old son, Tyrus. What happened at Alvarado Park 3 years ago this month is still traumatic for everyone involved.
I think I just found a body buried under the playground equipment.
No one knew who he was or who buried him in the sand 2 days before he was found. The police department, desperate for leads, made a sketch of the boy.
What was your first reaction when you saw the picture?
That he looks like an angel.
That sketch turned out to be spot on and led police to Tiffany Toribio, his mother. The homeless 23-year-old was arrested a week after the murder. This is her interview with investigators. She tells them her son's death was an accident.
We were just at the park and we fell asleep, and when he woke up, he wasn't breathing.
How come you didn't call the police or rescue when you saw him and he was blue?
I don't know, I wasn't thinking.
I don't believe you, Tiffany. I think you know exactly what happened.
Detectives press her, and she gives in.
You need to step up and tell us what happened.
I just held him down and I made him stop speaking.
How? How did you do that?
And I held his nose at his mouth.
Toribio tells them she's had a rough life and doesn't want the same for her son.
It's all my fault because nobody wants me, and because nobody wants me, nobody wants him.
Then she makes the most chilling confession.
Then I gave him CPR and then he came back, but he kept shaking.
Okay. So what did you do?
I did it again, and then he finally stopped breathing. I tried to give him CPR, but he wouldn't come back the second time.
Okay. So what'd you do after that?
I just buried him.
Police give her a teddy bear to reenact how she killed her son and how he squirmed to get free. Investigators had heard enough. Toribio was hauled off to jail. It's the first glimpse the public, who had embraced her son as their own, got of the mother who killed him. Toribio told investigators that she got drunk with a man she met in the park in the hours after the murder and then bounced around town for the next 6 days. She tells them she went back to the park after her son was found and watched as people held vigils. Dick?
All right, Alex. Tiffany Toribio took a deal last month and pled guilty to second-degree murder. She was sentenced to 23 years. She could be out by the time she is 46.